Moving to Russia can be one of the most exciting and, let's be honest, one of the scariest decisions you will ever make in your life, especially in 2025. But if you're like most foreigners, there are a few mistakes you're almost guaranteed to make when you first land here. Lucky for you, I've already made these mistakes, so you don't have to. And make sure you stick to number 6 because it's the most common mistake, yet the most overlooked by foreigners when they first arrive. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Iwan and I've been living in Russia for the past 6 years. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 6 common mistakes foreigners make whenever they move to Russia. And trust me, these are mistakes you want to know so that you can avoid them before you pack your bags and come to Russia. And if that's why you're here, let's go.
I heard man when I chat and chit. I come through like what's good, who's weak, split.
So the first mistake is ignoring registration rules. Guys, I fell into that mistake because the first time I came into Russia, oh my goodness, I went to my apartment just chilling. I didn't even ask questions. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't even know what foreigners were meant to do in this country. I just thought that immediately I got to Russia, I can just go on with my life. But no guys, don't make that mistake. When you come to Russia, you're given 5 to 7 working days to get your registration done, or else you risk getting yourself into big troubles like getting deported. The second mistake is assuming everyone speaks English. Oh my god, this is the mistake that I think everybody falls into. Oh, my girlfriend thought that everybody speaks English in Russia. But guys, this is further from the truth. Russian is the official language of the Russian Federation. You can land in Moscow, St. Petersburg, or if you're like me, come to Kursk. You might have that mindset that, oh, they speak English, and you might want to ask anybody on the street, oh, hello, do you speak English? Russians learn English as children, but they don't take it seriously because they believed, or they used to believe, that foreigners won't come to their country. It's only now that as things are getting better, or as times have changed in 2025, that Russians are now picking up English language as a language that they teach their children and they teach in their schools. I want to give you guys an advice. Coming to Russia, you have to learn the basic phrases like Здравствуйте or Привет or Извините, пожалуйста, у вас есть this, у меня нет that. You have to learn the basic words like Спасибо, or just basic words or the most common phrases so that you come here and not look like a clown. Oh, hello, do you speak English? Oh, I don't speak English. Hello, do you speak English? No, you're like, please, do you know where this is located? How much does this cost? You be like, Skoka eta stoit. Learn basic phrases before you come to Russia and it's going to go a long way. The third mistake is overlooking local bureaucracy. This is not like a mistake per se, but this is something I had to go through for my 6 years of being in Russia or being a medical student. Guys, you're going to sign a lot of paperwork. If you want to open a bank account, you're going to sign. If you want to go to this, you're going to sign. If you want to go for this, you're going to sign. You're going to sign over 5 million documents. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you're going to sign a lot of documents, and guys, it's overwhelming. And something I want to tell you guys is that you should be patient. Don't go and sign things that you don't know what you don't understand, because most of the documents here in Russia are in Russian language. So if you don't understand something, try to translate it. Use your phone translator. Translate it and understand what you are signing. Don't go and sign your life away just because you are impatient to read what the document says. The fourth mistake is underestimating the Russian weather. Some of you think that Canada has the coldest winter in the world. I have to disagree with you. The coldest country in the world is Russia. One thing you should know about Russia is that we have 4 seasons: summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And there's this funny meme they have in Russia where they say the Russian weather has about 16 seasons, because guys, the weather here is no joke. And I must say that the winter is the most extreme of all 4 seasons. And if you're going to come to Russia, don't buy your winter clothes from your country. Don't buy your winter clothes outside of Europe, for example. If you don't live in Europe and you want to buy a winter jacket, come to Russia and buy your jacket, because any jacket you buy outside of Russia, you're going to come back to Russia and you're going to have to replace them because they don't help against the cold. I'm telling you this for free because before I came to Russia, I bought my winter jacket back at home and I came here and had to throw everything in the bin because they couldn't help me with how cold the weather was. Of course, the jackets might be able to help you in autumn or in the later parts of winter. So the number 5 mistake is not understanding basic Russian etiquette. Obviously, you don't understand Russian etiquette because you don't live in Russia. But for someone that has lived in Russia for 6 years, I'm going to be giving you guys 3 of the most common Russian etiquette mistakes that a lot of foreigners make. Giving even number of flowers. So for example, you're a boy, you saw this Russian girl, you want to date this Russian girl, and you want to get her flowers, but you don't know how many flowers you're supposed to get her, and innocently you get her, oh, 4 flowers. Guys, you're going to ruin your date, because giving even number of flowers to alive people is a symbol of bad luck, because even number of flowers are only given during burials. If you don't want to chase away that your Russian girl that you're talking to, or if you don't want to make your Russian teacher angry, give them odd number of flowers. For example, you want to thank your Russian professor, oh, thank you ma for giving me good marks. You give her 5 flowers, 11 flowers, 7 flowers, not 10 flowers, because it means that, oh my god, because it almost means that you're wishing her to die. I mean, it doesn't mean that, but it means that even number of flowers are for dead people or for burial ceremonies. The second etiquette I'll be teaching you guys is never wear your street shoes into people's houses, and that is a tradition all over Russia. If you're coming from the street and you're coming to my house, or you're going to a Russian's house, you leave your shoes outside. And I mean, this is a no-brainer, because I mean, it makes sense that why would you wear the shoes you wore in the mud to come into someone's house? But the truth is that I only saw that here in Russia, and it's something I have adopted in my life. If you come to my house, you must take off your shoes, because guys, there's no way you're going to carry your mud and come into my bedroom, because that's very dirty. And the third etiquette mistake might shock you guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so I have finished shopping. I'm about to give you guys the biggest shock of a lifetime. I've shopped for my dinner and I want to pack everything in this packet. But guys, the biggest shock of my life when I came to Russia was to realize that this was not for free. So we actually have to pay for this and add it. And this is my final price to pay for today. So when you come to Russia, don't make the mistake to just pick up this packet and just move out or just go out like that, because you're going to be arrested for stealing. Guys, it's not for free. You have to pay for this. So when you pay for your stuff and you want to buy a packet, add it in your order that you've added the packet, because if the security guys catch you, they're going to stop you and you might get into trouble for that. So yeah, the sixth mistake. This is by far the most common mistake I've seen every foreigner make, and also the most overlooked. Guys, the sixth mistake is living in the foreigner bubble. Some of you come to Russia, some of you go to a new country, and you're going to go and look for people in your country. While it is good and all to have your community of people from your country, guys, if you're coming to Russia, go and try to make friends with Russians, because that's the only way for you to have the full Russian experience. For those of you that don't know, I am from Nigeria, so I call it coming to Nigeria in Russia. I didn't want to do that from my day one. I always had it in my mind that I'm going to have Russian friends, because I knew that to make money in Russia, I had to make friends with Russians, because international students cannot give me the money I want. Nigerians cannot give me the money I want, unfortunately. But I knew that the Russians, the people that own the country, can give me the money I want. And after my 4th year or 5th year, I started intentionally making friends with Russians. I started following them on Instagram. I started looking for local people in my city to make friends with. Guys, this is not only for people that want to move to Russia. If you're moving to a new country, Germany, Indonesia, Romania, anywhere you're moving to, guys, don't make that mistake to go to your country in another country. Don't make that mistake to go and be locked in a bubble with other foreigners like yourself. Make friends with locals. I'm telling you guys, it's going to change your life. People see my life, oh, my life as a black man in Russia, working with Russians, this and in Russians. Do you think that would have happened if I was just locked in my bubble? If I was just, oh, I'm an introvert, I don't like making friends? Guys, you have to make friends. When you go to a new country, guys, it's an opportunity for you to have a clean state. If you're an introvert in your country, this is an opportunity for you to become an extrovert. Make friends with Russians. I'm assuring you guys, it's going to change your life. Look at me. People say, oh, Iwan, oh, you're lucky. This, oh, you have Russian friends. Did I just come to Russia? Oh my God, and the Russian friends just came to my life. No, I had to intentionally do this. This is my advice for every foreigner, every international student watching this video. Before you come to Russia, like I said, learn the basic Russian phrases. Привет, здравствуйте, как вас зовут? Как вас зовут means what is your name? У меня нет, меня зовут Ivan. My name is Iwan. And just learn the basic terminologies. Спасибо means thank you. Пожалуйста means you're welcome. Learn the very basic phrases and make friends with the locals. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to change your life and it's going to make your experience in Russia or in whatever foreign country you go to a blast. And here we have it. Those were the 6 most common mistakes I noticed foreigners make when they move to Russia. So moving to Russia can be one of the best decisions you'll ever make, but only if you avoid these mistakes. Guys, you're going to enjoy Russia once you've avoided these mistakes, learn the basic phrases, made Russian friends. You're going to have a good time here in Russia. If you're planning to move to Russia, let me know in the comment section. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, turn on your post notifications, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Until then, it is your boy Iwan, your boy DTP signing out. Stay safe and have a good one. Bye bye.